Hey, what's up? It's Curtis Edmond here with Enter the Body. Um, have my notebook with me as usual. Today, I'm going to talk about 7 steps to getting your life back. Now, as always, I started off my day with some meditation, and this is a subject that came up for me today. So, it's 7 steps. I'll start with number 1. I'll explain them briefly. And then I'll move on to explain the next 6. As you listen to this, pay attention to how you can relate this to your life and how you can use these tools to get your life back. So, step 1 is criticism of self. So, what this means basically is to know your strengths and your weaknesses. Know what you do that brings you forward, not necessarily makes you rich financially, but makes you a happier, nicer, better person. And your weaknesses. What is it that you do that may make you less financially responsible? May make you a meaner person? Characteristics that you don't like to carry on with you. Number 2. The second one I came up with is slow down. I noticed that I make a lot of mistakes when I start to get inspired or motivated. And, it's just, you start to speed up. You get the momentum, but then you kind of, run faster than your legs can actually occupy. So it might be something like I start going to the gym and then, I start wanting to lift heavier and then, I'm in a rush to get bigger and then I start to lose form. So then I'm lifting heavy with horrible form and I snap some shit up, right? I get injured. You might start making money. You have a habit of drinking. You get back into this bad habit of drinking because you're not thinking as much anymore. You're just so caught up in the flow and you're like, woo. So it's important to slow down. Slow down. Keep making that conscious decision. And, be conscious. Sometimes you get ahead of yourself and then you become not so conscious anymore. 3, know what's important to you. This will really help in decision making if you know what's important. It's very important to know what's important because this helps with everything else that goes along with these 7 steps. If you really know what's important. But yeah, know what's important to you. So I'll leave that at that because if I explain too much, then it's going to take away from some of the other steps. So what's important to you? 4 is take control. Now when I say take control, I don't mean like, I want money, give it to me. Like force it and I'm the leader, I'm the man. It's take control of yourself. Take control of your life, of your time. If you don't take control of the things, like they say, learn to say no. It's like your friends want to go out and have a drink, but you know that you have an essay due tomorrow and you're not done with it yet, but you go out to get a drink because you don't want to let somebody down or you don't want to take responsibility. So take control of your life. Learn to say no. Learn what's important. Going back to the last step. Learn what's important so you can take control of your life and do things that you know needs to be done that will, and this is slowing down. So you slow down, know what's important, and take control over the decision you make to help you get your life back. Go to number 5. Value your time. This is the same thing as taking control. Taking control, knowing what's important. Value your time. You know, if you think about time as a tool to get the most productive things done in the shortest amount of time, if you slow down, know what's important, take control of the decision-making process, and value the time that you have, then you can make the decision. And what comes next? Step 6. Make conscious decisions. Slow down. Know what's important. Take control. Value your time. Criticism of yourself. No, is this a strength or is this a weakness? Because you want to do more of your strengths and less of your weaknesses. Strengths doesn't have to be... Strengths are anything that make you better. Weaknesses are anything that makes you worse. So a lot of people think of it as, I'm good at writing, I'm not good at reading. Strength and weakness. But a weakness could be sugar. A strength could be broccoli. You know, so eat more broccoli, eat less sugar. It doesn't have to be necessarily a skill set. There's weaknesses in your life that you just could get rid of and they're no longer weaknesses. Like, if I'm not good at football, but I'm good at basketball, if I play basketball, then football really isn't a weakness because I'm getting rid of it. I leave football up to somebody else, I play basketball. And if football is really a weakness, then why work on a weakness? If something holds you back, why keep doing it? Know your strengths and weaknesses. Make conscious decisions. Slow down. Know what's important. Take control of the decision-making process. Value your time. Know that your time is valuable. Make a conscious decision on this. And then go to step 7, which is work towards a goal. Now see, this all comes in together because you have criticism. What's your strengths and your weaknesses? Okay, now slow down. Don't get over ahead. Know what's important. What's important? Your strengths. Take control. Whenever there's a decision between your strength and your weakness, always pick your strength. Value your time. Know that your time is more valuable spent towards your strengths rather than your weaknesses. Make a conscious decision. Before you make a decision, be conscious and pick the right one, which is the strength, and to stay away from the weakness. And if it's a decision between a weakness or nothing at all is better than a weakness. But then there's procrastination, which is not a strength. And work towards a goal. What is your goal going to be? Your goal is to strengthen your strengths. Obviously. So your goal should be related to your strengths. If it's basketball, you might say, well, it's too late for me to go into the NBA, but I would like to be a high school coach. Or I can go into sports medicine, or I can be a blogger on sport-related issues. So your goal should be related to your strengths. So these 7 steps to getting back your life, they all combine together. This is just a criticism of self, taking time to really know your strengths and weaknesses. Slow down. Don't move too fast. Be patient. Know what's important to you. Take control of your life with the decision-making process. Take control by strengthening your strengths and getting rid of weaknesses. Value your time. Know that your time is valuable, and to make the most of it is to work on your strengths. Make conscious decisions. You need to always be conscious of when a weakness is arising and when a strength is arising, and make conscious decisions on how you're going to spend your time and work towards a goal. Make a goal that helps your strengths become stronger, that gets rid of your weaknesses. Make this a goal and work towards that goal every day, so you know you're becoming a stronger, better person every day. That is my 7 steps to getting back your life, getting back on track, feeling the way you know you should feel, being the person you know you should be, becoming this person that you know deep down inside you can be, that you want to be, that would make you feel good. Have a good day. Like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, and I hope this video has helped you get back your life.